Hey everyone, happy Wednesday to you today. Today I wanted to talk to you about 4 ways you can get more competitive with your IT and dominate your market. I'm Terry Rossi from Pix iTech, and we help companies make more out of their IT investment. So if we can help you, give us a call at callpix.com. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is how you should incorporate automation into your business. Automation is a key, and the rise of the internet and what we can do now with the online services is a huge benefit to small business. So what I'm talking about is getting rid of those mundane tasks that you do every day and turning that over to tools for automation. So for example, in the Office suite, in the Microsoft Office 365 suite, we have a tool called Flow, and Flow helps you merge together different online services so you can pass work between one and another. So I'll give you an example. One of the things that we use is a landing page software called ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels would be a sales page on the internet, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, that you could take what's called an opt-in, where a user would opt in and subscribe to your mailing list, let's just say, for example. So using a tool like Flow or Zapier or If This Then That, IFTT, then you could actually take that lead that came into ClickFunnels, grab the username and the email address and any other information that you collected, and let's say automatically populate an Office 365 Excel spreadsheet. So that would be a good example. Now the Excel spreadsheet might be on your intranet, on your SharePoint site, and it's available to everyone. So you have one license for ClickFunnels, let's say. You're using that as your funnel, or your funnel builder is using that, but now you've moved the lead over to an Excel spreadsheet where you can have everybody on your sales team access it. That's just one example. Another great example is this tool called Calendly. And there's a lot of tools that do this, but Calendly is the one that I listed on the slide, where you can have your prospect or your customer or even your employees automatically schedule a time on your calendar. So it's a great way to get rid of that back and forth about, are you available at 9 a.m. tomorrow? No, I'm not. I'm available at 10. Just have the person pick a time on your calendar. Boom, it's done. You get a calendar invite in your Outlook, you accept it, it's all done. So again, if automation is useful, you think that might be useful to your company, take a walk over to callpix.com and give us a call. The other thing I wanted to remind you on this slide is to remember to take advantage of your business partners and the automation tools that they have. For example, your banks. Banks have a lot of tools to enable you to automatically deposit checks with a scanner, to pay people on a recurring basis, to not cut checks but actually send ACHs or wire transfers. Take advantage of your vendors and what they have to offer. On the flip side of that, on the way in too, you can automatically pay your bills, with recurring payment to a credit card, PayPal, something like that. So very key to get ahead of your competition is to incorporate automation into your business. The second thing you need to do or should do is take advantage of the cloud, right? I know everyone talks about the cloud, but just think of it as software as a service, or a service that you purchase out on the internet that can help your business grow without having to invest in expensive infrastructure. So for example, one of the big things we use is business grade file storage. And you might have heard of tools like Box or Dropbox, things like that. They're consumer grade and they're okay, but you really want to have some business grade file storage. And the reasoning behind that is you want to be able to control it, right? What do you do when an employee leaves and he has access to all your marketing documents or all your sales documents, or God forbid, your finance documents? You want to be able to shut that down right away. So business grade file storage is a great thing. You can also, with business grade file storage, you can also sync it to a remote device like my laptop here, but also have it stored on your file server. So for people in your office, it's on the file server. For people remote, it might be on a mobile phone or a laptop. The second thing you want to be able to do is integrate your file storage with your apps. So things like calendars and office applications. You want to make sure that these tool sets for file storage, meeting, collaboration. They all work within your suite of applications. And again, I'm a big fan of Office 365 and the Microsoft suite, but it could be the Google G Suite or any other suites that are out there. Really, the big two. You want to make sure that your tools integrate with those solutions. So the other thing that you can use cloud services for is meetings, online meetings. We use online meetings every day, all day. Half of our staff is located in this one building. The other half is remote. So our default meeting format is on a meeting platform on the internet, whether that's GoToMeeting, Teams, Skype for Business, WebEx. It really doesn't matter. The key, though, is that everybody's on equal footing then. The person that works in their house, the person that works in the office, they all can collaborate and be equal. So it really doesn't matter if you're located here or not. We're all the same in an online meeting. So that's really cool. And then, like I said, collaboration. One of the cool things you can do is with those meeting tools, you can collaborate on a document, whether you're using Google or, again, Office 365. You can real-time collaborate back and forth on the same document. In the case of Excel, you could be in one cell and I could be in another. We could be updating the spreadsheet in real time. So really important. Some tools that I talked about a little bit there, Office 365 and OneDrive for Business, great tool sets. iTech Sync is a tool set that we privately brand that has some really good features and functionalities for smaller teams. And then the collaboration tools, Microsoft Teams, Skype for Business, Zoom, and GoToMeeting. So take advantage of the cloud services and make your company make them come alive, if you will. Everybody can act like we're in the same location and work together to solve problems. The third thing is you want to embrace digital marketing. I see so many people making this mistake. They have the same old website that they've had up there since 1930, and they think that that's going to be enough to get business. It's really not. You need to embrace digital marketing. You need to go where your clients are, whether that's social media, on the search engines. So, for example, I have a client now that's selling water sports, paddle sports, kayaks, that kind of thing. You need to be in front of them. When somebody's searching for paddle sports, you need to be the one that shows up in front of them. And having a website anymore is not enough. Your organic listing from that old website is not enough. So go where they are. Get on social media. Do exactly what I'm doing right now. Get in front of your clients on the platforms they're on. I had someone say to me the other day, nobody's on, my clients aren't on Facebook. Well, guess what? There's 1 billion plus people on Facebook. Somebody's on Facebook, and I guarantee it's your clients. Think of anybody in the populous world that has a computer or a mobile phone. That target demographic is on Facebook. So think about that. Search engines, like I said, the other thing, you want to be in front of it. You want to have either paid advertisement or really good search engine optimization and organic ranking to get yourself on that first page of the keywords that your target market is searching for. So for us, it would be computer support or IT support or managed services for small business. We want to rank really high on those keywords, but oftentimes just ranking is not enough. You need to put some paid ad spend behind it. And then the second point is you want to participate in your industry forums. And this is, again, where your clients are, right? Go to those, my wife used to call them boards, right? On AOL, they were boards. Go to those bulletin boards. Go to those Facebook groups. Go to those LinkedIn groups where your clients are and get ingrained, participate. That's a really good way to become part of the community, and that's going to help you in your business. So the tools involved there, as I mentioned, Google, Facebook, LinkedIn advertising. Have yourself a trusted digital marketing partner. You need somebody that's keeping up with all this stuff. It's so intense, you wouldn't even believe it, what you can do anymore. But you have to have somebody that's moving with the tide. Let me give you an example real quick story. So what if I told you, let's use the paddle sport example. What if I told you that you could geo-target someone that went into the REI Sports, and I don't even know if that's how you say it. Let's say Dick's Sporting Goods. Somebody that went into Dick's Sporting Goods, you could target someone that walked into Dick's Sporting Goods and then put an ad in front of him for the next 5 days. that would give you a good idea that that person is athletic and possibly could be in the market for water sports. If I could think of a better example for water sports, I'd give you it. But let's say they went into a marina and or a boat store, your competitor's boat store, and you knew they were shopping for a boat. Then you could put boating ads in front of them. It's amazing what you can do today, and no time in history has it existed like this before, where you can actually target and follow around your target customer. Very, very cool. And then lastly, use automation tools like HubSpot, ClickFunnels I mentioned, Infusionsoft. These are all tools to help you put the right ads in front of people, put the right email sequences in front of people, segment your audience. They're called marketing automation platforms or landing page software. They all help you embrace digital marketing and get in front of your prospects. So the fourth thing is have a fully optimized website, right? You need to be putting your best foot forward today. You can't have an old 1930s website, and I realize there weren't websites in 1930, but you can't have a website that wasn't optimized for mobile, for example. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people access websites on their mobile. If your website doesn't look good on your phone, then you're losing out. A couple of different reasons. First off, the search engine is going to rank you very, very low because you are not mobile friendly. It's called mobile first. They believe that the bulk of the audience is coming from mobile first, and it is. I mean, it's not a myth. That's happening. So you have to have a responsive website ready for mobile. It has to work on mobile. You have to have landing pages, and landing pages have what's called calls to action. And these specific calls to action invite your prospect to actually do something or get something, rather than just have a kind of a brochureware type website, which, that was what we did 15 years ago. Now we have to have enticing things that get your prospect to actually take action. It has to be good looking and helpful. I mean, I know that sounds silly, but you'd be surprised how many websites that you go to, you can't even figure out how to use them. So it has to be good looking, helpful, pleasing to the eye. And lastly, it has to be updated frequently. So you always want to make your content fresh and insightful. One of the ways you can do it, like I can do it with these videos, you can do it with blog posts, you can do it with sales, specials, things like that, depending on what industry you're in. But again, the tools you want to have: trusted digital marketing partner. Again, you need someone that's familiar with what's going on in the digital marketing world that can keep your website up to date and current for you. You want to have a great platform. So, one of my favorites for websites is WordPress. It's I think 40% of the internet's websites are built on WordPress, so it's a really popular tool. And then you might want to have a framework or a theme. I listed Divi here. Divi is a really cool framework that you can use to make your website pretty much into anything you want. And then you want to have specific tools. ClickFunnels I listed, but there's tools for SMS marketing. There's all kinds of tools that can help you get your website to where you want it to be. And last, we have a really cool white paper on the 9 must-haves for a successful high visibility, high promoting website. And I'm happy to give you that. If you're serious about getting your website in shape, give us a call at callpix.com. That's one of the things we do. We have a service, a managed service for your website. So we'll build it for you, and then we'll keep it up to date and current for you. We'll make whatever changes you want, all included in your monthly fee. So if that's attractive to you, give us a call at callpix.com. So hopefully this was helpful. 4 things that you can do to move your business forward with IT: automate, use digital marketing, have a fully optimized website, and hopefully that's helpful to you. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.